to be usable in the shop. Look at this. What have we done? Look at this staining. This is interesting. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The lines here, the square lines, the staining. Flip this in. There's the staining up to there because the paper on the one on the other side would have fit that. Yeah, look at that. It does. This print fits right into that spot, and where this print was closed on top of this, this one has stayed white. Where the backing board was in touch with this print, it has become aged and toned. So the aging you see here, the darkening here, it's from the packaging. If we had good washi, touching good washi, it's going to stay clean. Now the same thing here, look. The bottom flap folds up, and that's in touch with the album over there. This area was in touch with the print across from it. Nanda. So there we are. This is showing us exactly what's happening here. These prints are dying from contact with this awful album. It's about, I said 1910 is my first guess on this. So these things have been in there for 100+ years. I think these insert sheets of paper are something that would have come later, and maybe even the guy that's just selling them for auction, maybe he put these in. I don't see any spaces that match an outline of these inner papers. So I think these are a new addition. And if they had been there from the beginning, then these prints would not have got stained like this. But what do I do now? To stop the degradation happening anymore, these prints need to come off this backing paper. It can be done, you know. It can be done. But my God, it's a lot of work. They're glued down, totally glued down. So it would mean first taking the album apart. Second, the backing board here actually is thick cardboard. So we could get a knife, a dull knife, come in at the end and split the backing board. So the album could then be totally cut, taken apart. Each of these prints would then be glued to what was left of the backing board. We then put them face down on a big flat table, soak it from the back. Soak it, let it sit an hour, soak it some more, let it sit an hour, maybe warm water, and then peel off this backing crap from the back. Peel off carefully. We'd have to try one first to see what kind of glue had been used. And then away they go, then dry the prints. But to do this, we have to destroy the album. So which is worth more? Worth in terms of to the next generation. You know, when you're taking care of prints, you know the deal. People in the museums and whatever, their number one rule is don't do anything that's not reversible. Save it for the next generation. They're going to have better technology than we do. Don't destroy anything. But here, it's left or right. Left means leave it as it is, and these prints are going to be straight down for another 10, 20, 30 years, getting browner and browner and browner and browner. But the album is preserved. Destroy the album, take the prints off, and the prints then can stay stable. I can't fix that browning, that toning, because that's in there, but they won't get any worse. If this was the British Museum, they have no choice. They're not allowed to do anything. All they could do is hold on to it, maybe put it in an atmosphere where there's not so much oxygen, reduce the oxidization. They're not allowed to do anything. Dave, the private owner of this, he's allowed to do whatever he wants. Here, there you can see that cardboard stuff. It's thick and it's already in layers. The cardboard itself would quickly come apart into layers. These are nice. Look at the transparency effect on the. It's making her hairpiece look like a transparent piece of tortoise shell. These sticks are wood. These would be boxwood sticks, probably. This comb thing It's an actual comb that has gone into her hair. Would have been made of tortoiseshell gradation. No, when I said the British Museum, I mean